Here we have a model in class, and this model we can see the corrugator supercilii really well. This is a deep muscle, so it's going to be underneath the frontalis and also the orbicularis oculi. So this muscle here will draw your eyebrows medially in and also inferiorly down. This model is nice. His neck is really nice actually, so let's take a look at his neck. He has his sternocleidomastoid muscle is nice and large, and you can see that there's actually two heads present. So this is our sternal head because our sternum is right here. So this is the sternal head of the sternocleidomastoid, and then this one here is our clavicular head. If you remove the sternocleidomastoid from him, you'll be able to see his anterior neck a little bit better. Let's remove the other one too. Okay, so in the front we can see that he has a nice long sternohyoid. So this is our sternohyoid. And then deep to the sternohyoid we have two smaller muscles here. This one is our sternothyroid, ending at our thyroid cartilage. And then this one here, this is our thyrohyoid. All three of these muscles act to depress the hyoid. On the other side, he has actually a really nice omohyoid. So the omohyoid is running from the scapula all the way up to the hyoid bone. And it has two bellies. The tendon is not obvious here, but this would be the inferior belly of the omohyoid. And as we come up towards the hyoid bone, this is our superior belly of the omohyoid. And what's nice about his larynx, so the larynx is basically from the hyoid bone down to about below, right where the trachea starts here. What's nice about him is that you can actually see back here an inferior pharyngeal constrictor muscle that is not on our other models. Okay, so those are nice and special about him. And also back here, you can just follow his neck around. We have his three scalenes. So we have an anterior scalene, a middle scalene, and a posterior scalene. And after that posterior scalene, then we have our nice big levator scapula here. And then next to that we'll have our splenius capitis. Okay, so again we have our splenius capitis, levator scapula, and as we move around we have our posterior, our middle, and our anterior scalene. We can see a bit of our pharyngeal constrictor. This is our thyrohyoid, our sternothyroid. This is our sternohyoid. And then lastly, our omo. This is in the dark a little bit, but our omohyoid, and then some more of our pharyngeal constrictor. So I think this is the inferior pharyngeal constrictor. Okay, so those are just some interesting muscles on him that are better seen than the other smaller muscles we have.